Hey everyone, I'm Hailey, and today I thought I would start a new series. In this series, I plan to take you guys along the journey while I train my first thoroughbred. So I've been wanting to get a fourth horse for quite a while now, but my dad and I have been looking for thoroughbreds for a couple weeks now, and we think we may have possibly found one, so we're going to look at her today. While we were on our way to the racetrack, I thought I'd give my dad a little bit of an interview. What do you generally look for when we're looking at thoroughbreds and stuff?
Nice conformation, good head, not cuckoo, quiet, not long pasterns, good feet, between 15 hands to 16 hands. Depending on the age, will tell us if they still got some more growing to do as an up, or if they're just going to get thicken out and bulk up more.
What's your ideal age that you generally want when we're looking for horses?
3 and 4 years old would be nice.
And why 3 and 4?
Because it means they haven't raced too much, so they don't have too much wear and tear on them. It gives you more training, so that by the time they're playing and playing really well, they'll be 5 or 6. And by the time they're 5 or 6 is ideally when you want to start pushing them a little bit harder and playing in tournaments.
Why are racehorses so popular for polo now?
I don't know if it's that just now or if they've always been. It's just giving them another job to do. Normally, like if they're done racing, they're done racing. There's nothing else for them to do. So because they're breeding thoroughbreds, running thoroughbreds, and there's so many thoroughbreds, it just makes it easier to find them.
So I know I personally like mares. What do you generally look for?
I believe geldings typically give you a constant 75%, where a mare gives you 120%, whether it's good or bad. I just found that typically, for me anyway, mares just a lot more heart.
You're just falling out the truck? So the first horse that we were looking at was a 16-1 or 16-2 hand thoroughbred that somebody had actually reached out to us about. She was really cute, but she was only 4 years old, and since she was already like 16-2, she was bound to grow more and she would end up just being too big. Even for my dad and brother, who both like big horses.
Last time we were here, while we were loading, the horse took off, ran down onto the track, on track day. So plan is this one loads without any issues.
Oh, you're angry. Hello, little girly. So this little mare is I Miss You. And our friend Matt is actually the one who pointed her out to us because he's the vet at the racetrack. So my dad went in to look at her first, and he brought in the measuring stick just to see how tall she was. I think Matt said that she was 15 hands or so, and she ended up actually being 15-2. My dad then picked up her feet and checked out her eyes. It's actually not allowed to play polo with a horse that's blind or has any kind of loss of vision, so we wanted to look at her eyes to make sure that there wasn't anything noticeable. We then looked at her teeth and tattoo, and my dad started swinging his arm by her eye a little bit just to see how she'd react, since in polo there's stuff going by their head.
She's 6, right? 6 or 5? Run for it. Go. fast can you run? Can you make the cancer for me?
She seems to carry her head up really high, but she didn't when we watched her racing video the other day.
No, he said he does. He said she doesn't want you racing.
Yeah, but like Savannah also kind of does that same thing with her neck.
See, like when she's walking.
Yeah, when she walks, she like stretches way out and relaxes.
I like that she trotted up and down relatively softly. I know she's used to being there, but
Yeah, like she is definitely bigger, but I'm happy that she's not actually 15 hands. After looking at her a bit longer and getting to know her in the short amount of time that I had, I decided that I liked her. So we got ready to load her up in our trailer.
You're gonna need that leaf check back. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get another leaf.
During the whole car ride home, I was going through my list of names that I'd been thinking about over the last couple days.
no pets. She didn't want to be pet. I like how calm she is already. She didn't even break a canter when she was freaking out in here. Well, freaking out in here.
Yeah.
She didn't even break a canter when she was running around in here. And she's already just like standing and being like, okay, now what?
How old is she?
She is 6.
I'm gonna start teaching you now. Nope. Good girl. Don't even have to duck. Bite me, please. Oh, you have such tiny little baby feet. Don't bend down the same time I do. Otherwise, we're going to butt heads. Literally. You are so calm. You are better than some of my girls are for doing this. Good girl.
She does that look so much.
Yeah, but she's not looking at me, I don't think.
No, she's just like
Look.
looking.
Are you excited to go outside? You have to wait your turn. Your dewormer looks funny. You're so mean. Why do you hate her so much? She's not doing anything to you. Savannah, stop. Oh. I spent about an hour deciding what I wanted her name to be, but between all of the names that I had on my list, I kept going back to the name Ophelia, so I think that's what it's gonna be. So welcome to the family, Ophelia. So I hope you guys enjoyed coming with me to get Ophelia today. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll see you guys soon. So I hope... Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys like the video.